video is a review of the Winx Saga. First off, I did not watch all of it. I could not make it past like 10 minutes in. It was so bad. But we'll get to that in a minute. So some of my primary concerns with this show are whitewashing of the characters. For example, a character Musa, who's typically Asian, is now white. Yeah, she's just white now, I guess. And it's not only her. Flora is usually tanner. I don't know what Flora is, but I know she's not white. She's tan. And now she's just white. And she looks like that. Which, like, why? Why? I hate it here. At least Aisha has a good actor. I liked her actress, actually. Anyways, so the show starts off with Bloom, who's the main character, wandering around the college. And this guy, first of all, why are there guys at Althea? Even if there are guy fairies, the specialists and the fairies go to the same school, which is really weird, because in the original, they were two separate schools. And it was really weird, because most of the fairies were girls, and most of the specialists were guys. I'm not saying there couldn't be any exceptions, like, it'd be cool if they did that or whatever, but they both went to the same school, which was not, it was weird. Kind of not okay, but whatever. Anyways, so, she's wandering around the school, and this random guy comes up to her, and they start arguing about something, but I really don't understand what they're arguing about. It made no sense. And was like, okay, well, why are you running that or something? And she's like, oh, well, did you need me to help you? And I was like, whatever. I really don't know what they're talking about. Anyways, so I'm just sitting there. And then, and then he's like, all right, let me tell you about, and she's like, you want to mansplain to me? And he's like, what? No. Like, nervous laugh. And she's like, yeah, well, you seem like the type of guy. Like, girl, you just met him. What are you doing? Why are you being so rude? Anyways, so then she's rude to this man. And then she leaves because she has to meet with Stella. Anyways, oh, also he's British and she's American, which makes no sense. Why is he British? This is magic school. Why does magic have to take place in England? Whatever. I thought it was supposed to take place in another dimension. Like, what? Okay. Anyways, I don't know who this guy is. His name isn't really said. But anyway, so they go... She goes to meet Stella. And she goes to talk to Stella. And Stella's like... I don't know. First, Bloom is like, oh, I'm sorry. I got tired of waiting. I was a bit impatient, so... And Stella's like, oh, how very American of you. And she's also British. Why is everyone British? I hate it here. Anyways, why? Also, she's very, very stuck up. Like, more so than she was before. Before, she was stuck up in an overly sheltered, rich way, where she would learn to be less stuck up later in the series. In this show, she literally shows up and is just like, oh, you're American. And she just starts being, like, all, like, superior. And I hate it. I hate it. And I had to stop watching them because it just made me so angry. So, that's my 3-minute review on the, I don't know, what did I watch? 10 minutes? Not even 10. Probably, like, 7 minutes of the show. Oh, also the first 2 minutes are, like, a guy screaming and running away from a monster. That's the whole first 2 minutes. Like, why? Is this a horror movie? No. Excuse me, sir. What the heck? What the heck? I'm so angry. This show made me so angry. Also, the Netflix warning said, warning, smoking and language. Who is smoking in Winx Club? Like, what, one of the fairies is like, hi, I'm the smoking fairy? No. I don't know, I'm just so mad. Like, the whitewashing, the fact that, like, before there were 3 characters that were not white. There was Aisha, who's black. There was Flora, who was tan. I don't know who she was. I don't want to say anything and then be wrong. And then there was Musa, who is Asian. And then they had, Bloom, who's redhead, who's white. And then Stella, who's blonde, who's white. And Tekna, who's white. But also I think she was like a robot or something, or fairy technology. So, like, Makes sense why she's white. I don't know. Sort of. She had like dyed pink hair anyway. She was kind of cool. I liked her. Anyways, but like half the cast was not white before. And now everyone is white except for Aisha, which feels kind of racist that they would just make Misa white and Flora white and just be like, oh, everyone's white now. It's white time. Oh, wait, we can't be racist. Let's add in one black character. Let's keep the one black character. Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna say, what the fuck? I'm just disgusted with the way the show is handled. And also, I don't think it needed the TVMA rating. What are you gonna do? Make them have sex? Like, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. The whole show disgusts me. Also, the fact that, like, I don't know, the men in the series that show up look like they're, like, 30. Like, they're supposed to be in college, I get it. So, like, they're supposed to be people of all ages, but the main characters are usually around the same age. And I think even in the original Winx Club, they were supposed to be anywhere from, like, 18 to, like, 25, maybe. But this man has, like, their full wrinkle lines. He's looking 30, and he's all, like, skinny, and just... I'm sorry, he disgusts me, like everything else in this show. I hate it. And so, in conclusion, 0 out of 10, would not watch again. Actually, would not even finish watching. So, yeah. And that's my review of Winx Club. I hated it. So I didn't realize this until I was editing, so a quick add-on. That fairy was not supposed to be Flora. It was supposed to be a new fairy that was made up for the show. Her name is Tara, and that's kind of weird, just making up a character for the show, but okay. I don't really know how she fits into it, because I didn't finish the show, because it sucked, but yeah. So, the only one we're actually missing is Tekna. Not really sure why she's missing, kind of weird, I guess, but whatever. And Flora isn't there at all, either.